Each year, thousands of sea turtles emerge from their nests along beach shores and enter the ocean. Sadly, only an estimated 1 in 1,000 to 10,000 will survive to adulthood. Today, all but the loggerhead sea turtle are considered to be endangered. The sea turtle does not have many predators as an adult other than the occasional shark, and yet they are on the verge of extinction. Why, you may ask? Well, rather than it being from crabs and birds that may try to hunt them while they're hatchlings, the real problem has to do with humans. Sadly, due to human disturbances, the likelihood for a sea turtle to survive is so low. The first major problem has to do with hunting. Oftentimes, sea turtles are used for their egg and meat consumption. In Central America and Asia, the sea turtles are used for the primary source of meat. Also, people may use other parts of the turtle for products, including the oil, cartilage, skin, and shell of sea turtles. Hawksbill sea turtles, recognized for their beautiful gold and brown shells, have been hunted for centuries to create jewelry and other luxurious items. This is why these sea turtles are critically endangered. The second main problem is caused by accidental fishing of sea turtles. More than 200,000 loggerheads and 50,000 leatherbacks are captured, injured, or killed by longlines. These are caused by fishermen. Turtle excluder devices, also known as TEDs, are required by all U.S. shrimpers in their trawl nets. These make it so small fish are captured, but larger animals like turtles can escape. Unfortunately, not all fishermen comply with these laws, and sea turtles continue to drown in shrimp nets. The third problem has to do with pollution. It is estimated that more than 100 million marine animals are killed each year due to plastic debris in the ocean. The reason for this is due to humans along beaches and on boats. In total, more than 80% of plastic litter comes from land. Whenever trash gets into the sea, although it might not seem like a big deal to us, debris can be life-threatening to sea turtles. Trash can be threatening to the sea turtles' ecosystems as well. In the turtle ecosystems, most turtles eat jellyfish. When they see a plastic bag floating in the water, they often mistake the bag for a jellyfish. Having the turtles ingest plastic bags causes them to become sick and even kill them. In addition, turtles can become easily tangled in debris so that they can get hurt or even die from suffocating. Another main problem is the management of beaches and coastal armoring. So you hear that they are expanding the beach that you visit each summer. Although this is a common practice that most tourists would find appealing to have a bigger beach with more room, this practice can often be difficult for sea turtles. The nesting beaches along the coast have been substantially altered by urbanization and development. There's been coastal armoring structures such as seawalls, rock revetments, and sandbags to help protect the property from natural erosion. In addition, large dunes are typically built in order to prevent high tides from going onto the main streets and roads on an island. Man-made structures threaten sea turtles' nesting habitat by interrupting the natural nesting process. Due to these beaches being modified, turtles are forced to less optimal nesting areas. Florida's beaches host approximately 90% of all sea turtle nesting in the U.S. Over 40% of Florida's beaches are classified as critically eroding due to changes in natural landscape of these beaches. When you go out to tan on the beach, you probably think nothing of it. You are there to enjoy a day on the beach. You set up your beach chair, put up your umbrella, and might even make a sandcastle or dig a hole. Then, at the end of the day, you pack up your things and go home like the hundreds of other people on the same beach. This human activity can reduce nesting success and increase false crawlings on nesting beaches. Also, if your furniture is left on the beach, nesting females might become entrapped in the beach furniture. People often drive along the beach as well, which threatens the habitat of sea turtles. Nighttime driving can disturb nesting females, disorient emergent hatchlings, and crush hatchlings attempting to reach the ocean. In addition, tire tracks on the beach make it harder for hatchlings to get into the water. With the extra travel time, the hatchlings are at a greater risk to be eaten by predators like crabs and birds. Climate change even affects nesting beaches. The melting polar ice caps and rising sea levels, beaches are beginning to disappear. In addition, water level begins to rise, and the size of nesting beaches are decreasing. There has also been a problem with there being stronger storms, which are predicted as a result of the increasing temperatures that continue to erode coastal habitats. The high temperatures may affect sea turtles' gender ratio too. Increasing incubation temperatures could result in more female turtles, which reduces reproductivity opportunities and decreases genetic diversity. Although that there may seem like there's little hope for sea turtles, there have been some remedies. One includes the trade regulation. The United States and 115 other countries have banned the import or export of sea turtle products through CITES. There's also been protection of nesting turtles, eggs, and hatchlings. There are efforts to protect these species that focus on the nesting beaches. For example, the extremely endangered Malaysian leatherback sea turtles are still heavily exploited by local people. On one nesting beach, 1,500 leatherbacks were counted in the 1950s, yet by the early 1990s, fewer than 50 came ashore. There are also sea turtle breeding sites. The most successful sea turtle breeding program is on Grand Cayman Island in the Caribbean. Turtles now breed in tanks and lay their eggs on artificial beaches, where the eggs are collected and incubated to ensure maximum survival of the hatchlings. In addition, due to baby sea turtles becoming distracted by lights that are on and near populated ocean shores, some places are required to turn off their lights at night. In South Carolina, they have a program called Lights Out for the Loggerheads, which assures that local turtles don't become distracted or disoriented when trying to make it to sea. If a sea turtle hatchling is disoriented by artificial light, the maximum federal fine for harming or threatening the species is $25,000.